Hey everyone, welcome into today's movie reaction. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kale, and today I'm checking out Taxi Driver from the year 1976. Why am I watching this movie? Well, I had a huge poll on my Patreon a while back, and it was called the Inspiration for Mr. Robot poll. A bunch of movies were on there, and I've committed to watching multiple of them. I've so far watched Pump Up the Volume and Goodfellas, and Taxi Driver received the second highest number of votes in the poll, so that's why we're watching it. But I don't know anything about this movie. I don't know who's in it. I don't know who directs it. I don't know what it's about, but based on the title, I'm gonna just make an assumption that the main character is a literal taxi driver. I'm very excited to get into this. As always, full-length watch-along is over on Patreon if you're interested, along with a ton of other benefits. You can also get early access to these edits on my YouTube channel by clicking that join button below. And if you ever want to pay for a specific movie reaction from me, I do offer that now. Link is in the pinned comment and the description. And with that, I'm ready to get into this movie. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this with me. Let's press play. Robert De Niro, okay. I'm really getting my Robert... I forgot to turn my volume down before I pressed play. I'm the dumbass, it's me, hello. Okay, Robert De Niro. I'm really getting my Robert De Niro fill on the channel. We did Heat, we did Goodfellas, and now Taxi Driver. Martin Scorsese, Jodie Foster, oh my God. Albert Brooks, I know the name. I know the name. There's a wizard in this movie. Ooh, if this is 76, Robert De Niro is young. This will be the youngest I've seen him by a lot.
So what do you want to hack for, Bickle?
I can't sleep nights.
There's porno theaters for that.
Yeah, I know, I tried that.
So what do you do now?
Ride around nights, mostly. Subways. I'm gonna do that, I might as well get paid for it.
How's your driving record?
It's real clean, like my conscience.
Are you gonna break my chops? You don't trouble with guys like you come physical.
Clean.
Age?
26.
I wonder how old De Niro was here. I will look that up.
Honorable discharge, May 1973.
Oh, you in the Army?
Marines.
I was in the Marines, too. Are you moonlighting?
I just want to work long hours. What's moonlighting?
Just fill out these forms and check back tomorrow when the shift breaks.
Only jobs were still that easy to get.
All the animals come out at night, sick, venal. Someday a real rain will come and wash all this scum off the streets.
Man, you are gorgeous, brown, beautiful little girl. Oh, driver, hurry up, will you?
I'm already loving a lot of the shots in this movie, but I mean, there hasn't been a Scorsese movie I haven't liked yet, so I don't anticipate that there ever will be one that I don't like.
Each night when I return the cab to the garage, I have to clean the cum off the back seat.
Gross. You should get paid extra just for that. Blood too, sick. Right, I forgot he does this too.
My name is Travis.
That's nice. What can I do for you?
I'd like to know what your name is. What's your name?
Give me a break.
Well, you can tell me what your name is. I'm not gonna do anything, you know.
Do you want me to call a manager?
Oh, you don't have to call the manager. I mean, I'm just asking.
Troy!
All right, okay. Can I have chuckles there? Do you have any jujubes? They last longer. I'd like to get some jujubes.
Love jujubes. I genuinely could not imagine going to like a theater to watch porn with people around me.
I don't believe that one should devote his life to morbid self-attention. I believe that someone should become a person like other people. I first saw her at Palantine Campaign Headquarters at 63rd and Broadway.
Senator Palantine is a dynamic man, an intelligent, interesting, fresh, fascinating...
Forgot sexy. You sound like you're selling mouthwash.
Senator Palantine sounds awfully close to Senator Palpatine.
Notice anything?
No.
Well, put your glasses on.
Okay, just a minute.
Taxi driver's been staring at us.
Oh. Yeah.
Does he bother you?
No.
You really mean yes, and you're being sarcastic.
Oh, you're quick.
I'll play the male in this relationship. I'll go out and
luck.
Hey, you're blocking our doorway. You think you might want to move the cab?
got caught.
You know, eyeshadow, mascara, lipstick, rouge.
Blush on, they call it.
They come with the brush.
Yeah, it's blush on.
Cup of coffee, please. Anyway, whatever the fuck it is, she uses a lot of it, you know?
Blush.
Sure, on the radio, some fleet driver from Bell just got all cut up. Cut up by some crazy fucker. Cut half his ear off.
You run all over town, don't you, Travis?
Oh my gosh, they look cool. They're so well dressed.
You carry a piece?
No.
You need one?
No.
If you ever need one, I know a fella can get you a real nice deal.
I never use mine. I'm conservative, you know?
Piece of Errol Flynn's bathtub. Why don't you take it, and if you can sell it, you give me half of what you got.
I don't want to.
Well, hey, I'm gonna get in my cab and buggy.
Weird. I feel like Travis goes into like La La Land a lot. Like, I don't know, just zones out.
The mob does that a lot of times. If a thief screws up on the job, you know, they'll blow his fingers off.
I figured he'd be back. He's gonna go in this time.
I'd like to volunteer.
Great. I'll take you right over here.
That's all right. I'd rather volunteer to her if you don't mind. Because I think that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
She is very beautiful.
But what do you think of Palantine?
He doesn't care.
Charles Palantine, the man you're volunteering to help elect president.
Well, I'm sure he'll make a good president. I don't know exactly what his policies are.
I'm just here for you, baby.
I drive a taxi at night, so it's kind of hard for me to work in the day.
Then what exactly do you want?
Would you like to come have some coffee?
Yeah, that's it.
I think you're a lonely person. I drive by this place a lot, and I see you here. I see a lot of people around you, and I see all these phones and all this stuff on your desk that means nothing. And then when I came inside and I met you, I saw in your eyes and I saw the way you carried yourself that you're not a happy person. And I think you need something. And if you want to call it a friend, you can call it a friend. 5 minutes, that's all, just outside.
I love. He's looking out for her.
I have a break at 4 o'clock, and if you're here...
4 o'clock today?
Yes.
I'll be here. Well, my name is Travis. Betsy?
Travis.
Appreciate this, Betsy.
Travis and Betsy. I love the music in this movie. I don't blame Betsy. If Robert De Niro at this age approached me, asking me out, I'd probably say yes to.
I should get one of those signs that says, one of these days I'm going to get organized.
You mean organized?
Do you like the guy you work with?
He's okay.
Yeah, but I know, but do you like him?
Well, he's funny, and he's very good at his job. He's okay.
He means, are you interested in him romantically?
When I walked in and I saw you two sitting there, I could just tell by the way you were both relating that there was no connection. And I felt when I walked in that there was something between it.
Of course you did.
Did you feel that way?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Where are you from?
Upstate.
That fellow you work with, I don't like him. Not that I don't like him, I just think he's silly.
Okay.
I don't believe I've ever met anyone quite like you.
He is very direct.
You want to go to a movie with me?
I have to go back to work now.
I mean now, like another time, though?
Sure. You know what you remind me of? That song. He's a prophet and a pusher. Partly truth, partly fiction. Walking contradiction.
You saying that about me?
Well, who else would I be talking about?
I'm no pusher. I never have pushed.
Sure. Just like he's reading her, she's reading him right back. We love to see it. Did he just buy the album?
Listen, this is just making me nervous. I think we should have waited for the limo.
Are you Charles Palantine, the candidate?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I'm one of your biggest supporters, you know. I tell everybody that comes in this taxi that they have to vote for you.
Why, thank you.
I'm sure you're going to win, sir. Everybody I know is going to vote for you. You know, in fact, I was going to put one of your stickers in my taxi, but, you know, the company said it was against their policy.
I have learned more about America from riding in taxi cabs than in all the limos in the country.
Well, yeah, because you're talking to regular, normal people.
What is the one thing about this country that bugs you the most?
Well, I don't know. You know, I don't follow political issues that closely, sir. I don't know.
Oh, well, there must be something.
Whatever it is, he should clean up this city here, because this city here is like an open sewer, you know? It's full of filth and scum. Whoever becomes the president should just really clean it up. You know what I mean? You should just flush it right down the fucking toilet.
I think I know what you mean, Travis. But it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to make some radical changes.
Damn straight.
Here you go, Travis. Keep the change.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you, Travis.
Nice talking to you, sir. You're a good man. I know you're going to win.
I won't lie, that's actually really cool that he took a taxi. But I think that's why. You get to interact with regular people.
Get me out of here, all right? Come on!
Hey, Jody.
This is a real drag now. Come on, don't make no scene. You wanna get busted? Now, bitch, be cool. Don't start no trouble. Tabby, just forget about this. It's nothing. Be cool, bitch.
He's not gonna forget about it. Well, we'll see her again. She was what, the second actress? She was the second actor listed in the opening credits. I don't know what the point of that was. But I feel like that's what he meant when he was talking about cleaning up the city. Like, they just threw garbage at him. Now it's just left on the road.
Have a nice day today?
Not particularly.
Got a present for you.
Oh!
What the hell? What else am I going to do with my money?
And you mentioned it.
You gotta be kidding. This is a dirty movie.
All kinds of couples go here.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I see them all the time.
My guess is this is her first time going to one. What is this, their second date? Second date.
Grundstenen. Regeringsstudier.
Yeah. Should have tried a normal movie first.
I don't know why I came in here. I don't like these movies.
Well, I mean, I didn't know that you'd feel that way.
Maybe could have asked.
Taking me to a place like this is about as exciting to me as saying, let's fuck.
I can take you other places.
Which is different.
Wait a second.
I have to go.
Look,
I have to go.
Wait a second.
Taxi?
Can I talk to you at least? Look, once you take the record.
I've already got it.
But please, can I call you?
Maybe just let things cool off. Cool off a bit, maybe.
Listen, I'm sorry about the other night. I didn't know that was the way you felt about it. Well, I didn't know that was the way you felt. I would have taken you somewhere else.
You could have asked. Dates don't have to be surprises.
Well, how about just a cup of coffee? I come by the headquarters or something, and we could. Okay. Did you get my flowers? And you didn't get them. But I sent
He's
some
trying.
flowers.
This is what life is about. You make mistakes, you learn from them.
Well,
sometimes
okay,
it takes lots
Can I
of
call you
mistakes
again?
to learn.
Tomorrow, the next day.
I tried several times to call her, but after the first call, she wouldn't come to the phone any longer.
Yeah.
The headaches got worse. I think I got stomach cancer. You're only as healthy as you feel.
I like that he journals. Journaling is very therapeutic. It's good to get your thoughts out of your head, your whatever.
Why won't you talk to me? Why won't you talk to me? Why don't you answer my calls when I call you? You think I don't know you're here?
Let's not have any
you think
trouble.
I don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. Take your hand off.
No,
Okay, then just leave.
Please
Hang on. All right,
please
leave
don't.
then. Come on.
You're in a hell, and you're gonna die in a hell like the rest of them.
Come on now. There's a cop across the street.
You're like the rest of them.
Don't come around here because I'll call the police.
I realize now how much she is just like the others, cold and distant. And many people are like that. Women for sure. They're like a union.
They're the problem and I'm not, is what that was.
No, don't. Oh, the fucking meter. Did I tell you to do that with the meter? Why are you writing? Don't write. Put the thing down. Just sit.
This is weird.
See the woman in the window? So I want you to see that woman because that's my wife. But that's not my apartment. No, I mean, you wouldn't know who lives there. I'm just saying. But you know who lives there? Huh? Lives there.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I'm gonna kill her.
No.
Listen, what do you think of that? Don't answer. You don't have to answer everything.
You just got mad at him earlier for not answering your questions.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her with a .44 Magnum pistol.
Why are you saying this to someone? Unless he plans on offing himself too.
Now, did you ever see what it can do to a woman's pussy? And that you should see.
Let's not talk about that.
I know you must think that I'm,
Psychopathic? Yeah.
Right? You must think I'm pretty sick?
Or maybe he doesn't. What if he is like, I mean, I hope he's not. But I was just thinking, what if he's thinking the same about Betsy? Which would be ridiculous and awful.
Hey, Travis.
Hey, you got that 5 you owe me? I'd be broke tonight if I hadn't caught me some people from Ohio out at Kennedy.
Ooh, okay. At 20, he keeps thinking about Jodie's character. Conversations in this movie just remind me so much of how the mid-70s were such a different time, especially 70s New York. It truly feels like its own culture separated from everything else. I love New York City. I've been twice. I would love to go back. I would never live there, but as far as big cities go, it's up there.
Just want to go out and you know, like really do something. Taxi life, you mean?
No, just in general. He's 26. All of us that have been 26, I think we can relate to that. 26, 27 is a very like pivotal time in adulthood where you've been an adult for a while.
I got some bad ideas in my head. I just
Oh. Yeah, don't do the bad ideas.
man takes a job, and that job, you know, that becomes what he is.
Not necessarily. Your work is not your life.
Go out, get laid, get drunk, you know, you do anything. Because you got no choice anyway. I mean, we're all fucked.
He's right there. He's right there. Especially watching this in 2024.
Don't worry so much. Relax, killer. You're gonna be all right.
We all need to worry less. But yeah, 26, 27. It's, you know, you've been an adult for a bit and kind of are getting a sense of things. And I feel like for a lot of people, it results in a big shift. And you kind of just finally come to realize, like, oh my gosh, what do I want to do with my life? Who do I want to be? What hobbies do I want to do? What job do I want to work that's like satisfying but not my life and like consuming my life? And then if you're single, you're kind of, I feel like a lot of people around that age are kind of like, they get ready to connect with someone, settle down kind of thing. I don't know. It's just, it's important years, those years, I think. The 26 to 28 range, I'll call it.
When we came up with our slogan, "We are the people," when I said, "Let the people rule," I felt that I was being somewhat overly optimistic. I must tell you that I'm more optimistic.
Oh.
The people are beginning to rule. I feel it as a groundswell. I know it will continue through the primary. I know it will continue at Miami. It will rise to an unprecedented swell in November.
Oh, hey, look who it is. I feel like this is the other woman you're about to become very quickly obsessed with. How long is he about to just follow her?
Loneliness has followed me my whole life. Everywhere. There's no escape.
Yeah, you're not the only one either.
Hey, Travis, this here's Easy Andy. He's a traveling salesman.
You got a 44 Magnum?
It's an expensive weapon. Stop at a car at 100 yards, put a round right through the engine block.
Oh, this makes me a bit nervous. Like, I know he was told early in the movie that he should get a piece to carry. But he was against it. But since then, he's had some experiences that have clearly changed his mind, but I really hope he doesn't end up killing anyone.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
This might be a little too big for practical purposes.
I was literally just thinking that. I'm like, that's huge.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's a bit more discreet.
Some of these guns are like toys. That's 38.
This is a good shot.
How much for everything?
Everything. Everything.
Crystal meth. I can get you crystal meth. Nitrous oxide.
No thanks.
How about that? How about a Cadillac? I get you brand new.
This guy can sell anything. Oh, what a scar on the back.
From now on, it'll be 50 push-ups each morning, 50 pull-ups. There will be no more pills. There will be no more bad food, no more destroyers of my body. From now on, it'll be total organization.
Yeah. My God, what a shot of that of him though.
The idea had been growing in my brain for some time. True force. All the king's men cannot put it back together again.
Oh gosh. I was wondering what he was making. Oh, I'm nervous about what he's gonna do with all this. I'll admit I don't really trust him to not become a crazy person. We got a haircut, I just noticed.
Hey, you're a Secret Service man, aren't you?
Just waiting for the senator.
Oh, that's a very good answer. I saw some suspicious-looking people over there.
You did?
Yeah, they were over there, right over there. And they were very, very,
suspicious.
Yeah. Be careful today.
Right, will do.
You have to be careful in around a place like this. Bye. Huh? 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 I'm standing here. You make a move. I'll try it, you. You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me?
Robert De Niro's so good.
Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a man who would not take it anymore. Here is a man who would not take it anymore.
Oh, man.
Here is...
Hey, Travis del Títere, ¿qué pasa?
All right. Okay, shut your fucking mouth and give me the cash out the drawer. Come on. Come on. Let me have it. Give me the bread.
That's it, man.
Give me the rest of the fucking bread.
Hey.
Oh my God, absolutely no hesitation. Oh boy.
Don't worry about it, man. I'll take care of it. No, man, just get out of here. No, man, I'll take care of it.
Okay, based on how this man's reacting,
motherfucker this year.
I was just, Okay, that was a lot. I was thinking though, I'm like, this guy is acting like this is not the first time he's been through this. Oh man.
Walt Whitman, that great American poet.
Walt Whitman. WW. Second thing I've seen now that has that in it.
Inflation, crime, and corruption.
Dear father and mother,
We're still suffering from inflation and crime and corruption.
the sensitive nature of my work for the government demands utmost secrecy. I am healthy and well and making lots of money. I have been going with a girl for several months. I hope this card finds you all well as it does me. Love, Travis.
Interesting. So he seems to have like intentionally withdrawn from his family. I mean, or he was kicked out.
I love him.
There she is again. I love her outfits, by the way.
You looking for some action?
Yeah.
You see that guy over there?
Yeah.
All right. You go talk to him. His name is Matthew. I'll be over there waiting for you.
Your name Matthew? Want some action? Officer.
Oh, this guy. This actor, I mean. I just watched a Sister Act reaction recently, so this guy's face is fresh in my mind.
$15, 15 minutes, $25 half an hour. If you want to save yourself some money, don't fuck her. You should be back here every night for some more, man. She's 12 and a half years old. You ain't never had no pussy like that. Are you really 12 and a half?
That's been the question on my mind, too.
Listen, mister, it's your time. 15 minutes ain't long. When that cigarette burns out, your time is up.
What's your name?
Easy.
Well, that's not any kind of name.
Oh, that's easy to remember.
Yeah, but what's your real name?
I don't like my real name.
Oh, what's your real name?
Iris.
I like Iris.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you remember me? Remember when you got into a taxi? It was a checkered taxi. You got in and that guy Matthew came by and he said he wanted to take you away? Oh, that's all right. I'm going to get you out of here.
So we better make it or Sport will get mad.
I don't want to make it. Who's Sport?
Oh, that's Matthew. I call him Sport. Want to make it like this?
I don't think he...
Listen, listen, can you understand something? But you're the one that came into my cab. You're the one that wanted to get out of here.
Well, I must have been stoned.
Why? What do you mean? They drugged you?
Oh, come off it, man. Don't you want to make it?
No, I don't want to make it. I want to help you.
Well, I can help you.
Ugh.
Damn, man. What the hell's the matter with you?
Listen, you don't have to make it, mister.
God damn it. Don't you want to get out of here? Can't you understand why I came here?
I think I understand. I tried to get into your cab one night, and you want to come and take me away. I can leave anytime I want to.
Well, then what about that one night?
Look, I was stoned. That's why they stopped me. Because when I'm not stoned, I got no place else to go. So they just protect me from myself.
I don't know. Okay, I tried.
Hey, look, I understand. And it means something, really.
Oh, look, can I see you again?
That's not hard to do.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean, you know, regularly. This is nothing for a person to do.
All right, how about breakfast tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
I get up at about 1 o'clock.
Sweet Iris.
We still need to learn how old she is, though. Please, eventually. It's really hard to tell because Jodie Foster is very young in this, but actor age does not mean character age.
This is yours. Spend it right.
20.
I'm back anytime, cowboy.
I will.
Oh my gosh, these sunglasses.
For some lowlife pimp stands in a hall? I don't go screw and fuck with a bunch of killers and junkies the way you do. You call that being hip? What world you from?
Who's a killer?
That guy Sport's a killer. That's who's a killer.
Sport never killed nobody.
He killed
He's
someone.
a Libra.
He's a what?
I'm a Libra, too. That's why we get along so well. Cancers make the best lovers, but God, my whole family are air signs.
It's funny.
What do you want me to do? Call the cops?
Well, the cops don't do nothing. You know that.
Hey, look, Sport never treated me bad. I mean, he didn't beat me up or anything like that once.
But you can't allow him to do the same to other girls. He is the lowest kind of person in the world. Somebody's got to do something to him. He's the scum of the earth.
I'll move up to one of them communes in Vermont. Why don't you come to the commune with me?
Nah, I don't get along with people like that.
Are you a scorpion?
Scorpio.
I got something very important to do.
Oh, so what's so important?
Doing something for the government.
Are you a narc?
Do I look like a narc?
Yeah.
I love her eyes.
God, I don't know who's weirder, you or me.
Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the money to go.
Oh, no, look, you don't have to do that.
No, I want you to take it. I don't want you to take anything from them. I might be going away for a while.
Second call, East 27 Nancy, 62 and 20.
What's he thinking?
I don't like what I'm doing, Sport.
Oh, baby, I never wanted you to like what you're doing. If you ever liked what you were doing, you wouldn't be my woman.
You never spend any time with me anymore.
Well, I got to attend to business, baby. You miss your man, don't you? I don't like to be away from you either. You know how I feel about you. I'd be lost without you. Don't you ever forget that.
What a cut. I was thinking, is Travis about to like bust down this door and just light up on this guy? Money should be enough for your trip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. Oh.
Now I see it clearly. My whole life is pointed in one direction. I see that now.
To your death?
Has been any choice for me.
What? This movie is really good. I'm very curious how it's gonna end.
We are met today at a crossroads. It is appropriate that we meet here today because these are not ordinary times. For far too long, the wrong roads have been taken. The wrong roads have led us into war, into poverty, into unemployment, and inflation.
Oh my gosh, the hair change. I actually love that.
No
longer
That was a good shot.
will we the people suffer for the few. Now, I would lie to you if I told you the new roads would be easy. Nothing that is right and good has ever been easy.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Hey, sport, how you doing? Okay, my man. Where do I know you from, man? I don't know. How's everything in the pimp business? Get out of here. Come on, get lost, huh? How's Iris? Iris? Come on, get out of here, man. I don't know nobody named Iris. You got a gun? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Suck on this.
God.
Hey!
Ah. Travis is like, I need to make sure this man is dead. He got shot in the neck.
Crazy son of a bitch! I'll kill you! 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 Don't shoot him!
Gosh, this got violent quick. Damn. These last few shots have been really good. I feel really bad for Iris. But also I'm happy these men are dead. Definitely not gonna miss them. I can't help but think that the blood looks like ketchup though. The music is so powerful in this movie. It's like its own character. And it reminds me of like the scores that have been in older movies, like from the 50s and 60s. Taxi Driver, Battles, Gangsters.
Dear Mr. Bickle, I can't say how happy Mrs. Steensma and I were to hear that you are well and recuperating.
Okay, so he's alive still. Good.
There is no way we can repay you for returning our Iris to us. I'm sure you want to know about Iris. She's back in school and working hard.
That was really nice.
Hello, Travis.
Hello.
Yep.
I hear Palantine got the nomination. I hope he wins.
I read about you in the papers. How are you?
She's definitely changed her tune a little bit.
Papers always blow these things up.
Well, in this case, it didn't. They did not.
How much was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's really kind of him. I love her outfit, by the way. I love the main song in this movie. That was my reaction to Taxi Driver. If you enjoyed it, the best way to let me know is by clicking that like button down below. Thank you so much for watching, and it's time for me to get into my thoughts. All right, so the moment that I saw Robert De Niro as the main actor and that this was a Martin Scorsese film, I pretty much knew that I was gonna enjoy this no matter what, and enjoy it I did. This was a really great movie, and I would put this in the same category as movies like Fight Club, which I just watched recently on the channel and really enjoyed. So if you haven't watched that yet, definitely go check it out. American Psycho, that's a movie I watched before the channel. I haven't rewatched it, but I still remember American Psycho really well. It's basically like the category of man struggling with mental health and trying to figure out who he is and what his place in the world is, but goes about it in not great ways. That's that movie category, I think. These types of movies will always be fascinating to me because we all experience loneliness, and I think all of us go through mental health struggles at one point or another in our lives, but there's a large amount of the population that would never resort to violence as a way to try and deal with that or try and figure out things. I think that watching fictional stories like this is just intriguing to us. At least that's how I feel about movies like this. I really enjoy the complexity with main characters like this, where at moments you can certainly empathize with them and kind of understand like what they might be going through, like the whole topic about loneliness, right? I mean, we've all been there. Loneliness is a very shared human emotion, but I find that so often there are people that feel like their loneliness is something that only they go through and that only they are dealing with and nobody else in the world goes through it, and kind of try and make themselves isolated and special in a way because of it, and then use that to justify doing things that are not great. Oh man, Travis is an interesting character. I think Robert De Niro played him really, really well. I loved seeing him so young. This is definitely the youngest I've ever seen De Niro. He played this guy really well, and I was so worried that Travis's direction was gonna go in a much worse place. Like, here's the thing. He murdered people, yes. But what he did at the very end of this movie, like, I'm not gonna say it's like the best thing ever that he could have done, but it's certainly far from being the worst. Like, he did decide to kill some very gross men, some men that were definitely not good people. And it was a heroic act in the end because of Iris and saving her. And like, we didn't get an age confirmation on Iris, but Jodie Foster is very young in this movie. So for she could have been 12 and a half years old, this character. She's not a perfect person either, but at the same time, I mean, she was groomed. She was 1000% groomed by older, disgusting men, groomed for money, groomed for just control and just nastiness. And Iris, Iris not wanting to use her real name, Iris not wanting to go home, Iris seeming perfectly content with her situation. That's what grooming is, right? She kind of gave me the feeling that she felt like this was what her life was meant to be and that there was no other option. And, the newspaper clippings and the letter from her parents, I mean, Iris might not be happy being back home. But at least from the outside looking in, I think it's a better situation. It is a better situation than what she was in, for sure. I actually want to see how old she was in this movie. Okay, yeah, she was 14. She was 14 years old. So yeah, they could have been telling the truth that she really was 12 and a half years old, which is disgusting, which is so freaking disgusting. I can't even. His act at the end, heroic. I was worried that Travis was going to go down a far darker path and do something really bad. The scene right before it, at the presidential campaign thing, whatever that was, he was gonna do something there. I don't know who he wanted to shoot. It feels like that was left maybe a little bit ambiguous on purpose, or unless I'm just not reading and understanding the scene correctly, which is totally fine. You guys can leave your comments down below for those of you that have probably watched this a million billion times. Yeah, I don't know what Travis had planned on doing there. And then we learned that he was in a coma. I don't know how much time passed between what happened with Iris and those guys, and then jump forward to the moment in the taxi where Betsy was there and was like willing to talk to him again. His hair in that scene was back to being grown out the way that it was for the majority of the movie. So definitely months and months, if not like over a year plus. But then it's weird because she said, I read about you in the paper. So it would be weird to say that so long after it happened, Anyway, I don't really know what to make of that. Overall, though, very much enjoyed this, and I'm really looking forward to rewatching it because now that I know how it ends, I feel like you can say this about so many movies, but a lot of things that were said at the beginning of the movie and even like midway through and stuff, just a lot of things that Travis was like writing about in his journal, for example. Once you know how the movie ends, it gives a lot more context and understanding potentially to a lot of the earlier stuff, so I am very eager for that. But right now, I'm very excited to check out Letterboxd to see what some other people have to say about this movie. Maybe I'll pull up some more seriously written reviews instead of the haha stuff that I usually do. So let's check it out. 5-star review. There's a moment in Taxi Driver when Travis Bickle is balancing his TV set with his foot. There's a light tension in the air as it oscillates back and forth between the force of his foot and gravity. Ultimately, it falls over, and its assured destruction is perhaps the film's most obvious parallel to Travis's own downward spiral. Teetering on the edge in his own mental illness and isolation, Travis is very much that TV set. I love that. That reading of that scene has just added so much to it that I did not recognize in that moment myself. Cool. 5-star review. Travis Bickle is an American through and through. He hates everyone that isn't him. He likes to pretend he's noble and that he knows how to solve everyone's problems without realizing his own. America has an obsession with the loner archetype. America is a country of immigrants where everyone is different from the person next to them. America's obsession with individuality has caused people to feel out of place and make people do crazy things as to feel different. Travis. That's a fantastic review. I don't disagree at all. I'm gonna pull out this one paragraph out of a 4.5-star review. Travis is constantly ranting about the scum of the city and how everyone around him is putting him down, although it's really him who's doing this to himself. He's his own worst enemy and basically the only reason he goes down the path he does. This type of loner is basically identical to the incel stereotype of today. What I find most interesting is how this movie shows us that this type of man has always been around, and it's not the internet or video games that have anything to do with it. This movie alone really disproves those ideas and puts the focus back completely on the individual. Even after completing his mission, he hasn't changed. There's a brief moment where it seems like he's changed and back to normal, but then he gives that look in the mirror, and it's clear that he's just reset the timer and will eventually explode again. It's a shame that it's usually thought of as a representation of what incels like rather than an explicit critic of them, which is what it is. I am so excited to rewatch this movie because now that I know the whole story, when I rewatch, I can pay attention a little bit more to those little details. Like, I think I gave Travis the benefit of the doubt a lot during this movie, and what I mean by that is, like, I didn't quite recognize that when he was talking about, like, the scum of the city and wanting to clean up the filth, he was literally talking about people. I didn't quite clock his racism. Like, I definitely got the vibe that there's certain women that he idolizes and then other women that he, like, really looks down upon. Yeah, Travis is such a complex, very yucky character at times. I really in particular loved that paragraph though, and the way that it was written, because it's a good point. I think that a lot of people think that the incel personality and identity is a recent thing, but it's not. It's not. All right, and now it's that time of the video where I turn it to you and ask you to leave your comments down below about this movie, Taxi Driver. Let's talk about it. Do you love this movie? Let me know the reasons why. Do you not care for this? Also, let me know the reasons why. Let me know just about your feelings on these type of characters in general. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this with me. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, click here to do so. And if you want to continue on watching something else, click here. I haven't done emoji assignment in a while. Taxi cab, of course. We have to. We must. We'll see you guys in the next reaction. Until then, have a great day.